What's up everyone, TerraQuake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon White walkthrough. In the last episode, we arrived in Mistralton City, checked out, the small city, you could really call it a town, and then checked out Route 7, fought a ton of trainers, and now it's time to head inside of the Celestial Tower, where at the top we will be able to meet up with Skyla and get her back inside of her gym. So I'm going to spray a Max Repel. I don't think, well, I guess I still have a Max Repel going, but I don't think you can run into wild Pokemon until the upper floors. This first floor, there's just some people standing around. Nothing really going on. Let's head up this long, winding staircase. And yeah, here's where the battles start and everything. And this is where you can start running into wild Pokemon, which, speaking of the wild Pokemon, you can get yourself a Litwick. And on the floors above this, so what, like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor, you can find Elgyem, who is right here, a Psychic-type Pokemon. Elgyem is pretty cool, eventually evolves into Behem. I've always wanted to use an Elgyem. I think it's maybe like an underrated Psychic-type Mon. And then Litwick is a Ghost and Fire-type, really sick typing, eventually will become Chandelure, so yeah, really awesome Pokemon. You can't really go wrong with either of the two in here, so if you want one of those typings, definitely be sure to grab one. Now, Karrablast will have a pretty good time in here because a lot of the Pokemon you'll see are part Psychic, so yeah, get ready to fight some Psychic types. But I mentioned it in the last video, the Celestial Tower is kind of like the Pokemon Tower. It's where all these people come here to like mourn their dead Pokemon, and you've got all of the graves. But I don't really get, like, they're not really graves because it's a tower, so you can't, like, dig down. I guess that's why there's just a bunch of, what do you call them? Is it like the casket or something? There's just, like, all the caskets sitting around. So you're not really digging graves in here. It's not like Mount Pyre or anything like that. But here's a Solosis, 1X Scissor should do the trick. And then on each floor, there will be a couple of items that you can grab along the way. There's also a nurse, I think, at the end of the 3rd floor, so you will have a nice little spot to heal up. And let me go ahead and take on this last next. And was she just meowing at me? Okay, alright. We don't need to be doing that. Sorry, that's just straight up weird. Imagine someone just comes running up to you and starts meowing. Anyway, she has a Deerling, and yeah, I'm just going to be spamming X-Scissor. The only thing I need to be worried about, I guess, is running out of PP for X-Scissor, since it does only have 15 power points, but we don't need to worry about that right now. We're just killing this Deerling, and then killing this Gothita here. And yeah, that will do it. So then we'll move on to some Pokefans. Yeah, not really sure what Pokefans are doing here. They're like the most cheerful people on the planet, but they're in like one of the sadder places in the region. For this next fight, I guess I'll put Excadrill to the front of the party. Let me see if I can sneak around and grab this item first. I can. It is a Hyper Potion. So once again, just a few items that you can get along the way. And let's take on this guy. Now, at the very top, the last floor is actually like the roof of this place, basically. Like, you're going to be outside, and that's where you'll see Skyla, and you'll be able to ring the bell. And basically, by ringing the bell, I think it, like, calms the spirits of the dead Pokemon or something. I don't know. Skyla explains it all. But here is Animolga, so gonna chuck some rocks at this thing, and that will knock it out. And then I think this person also has a Herdier, so you already know who I'm going into. Get out here, pants, man. Let's do it. Pull up your pants. It's time to go, dude. It's time to go. And do you have Intimidate? Yeah, you do. Alright, hopefully we just don't miss High Jump Kick then. Hey, let's go. We have not missed High Jump Kick once. I really thought its accuracy was worse than 90, but, only a 10% chance of missing a 130 base power move is not bad at all. And I think I will throw Karrablast back up to the front of the party. You're the only one that's not level 34 yet, so I'm going to try to get you there. And we've got Pokefan Georgia right here. Bro is literally named after the state. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Alright, doesn't matter to me. You've got a Swadloon, of course. I mean, her sprite is literally her holding a Swaddle, so who else would she have? And I'll give you an X-Scissor. Luckily, Bug does not resist a Bug. Oh, but you got Protect. Seriously? Alright, alright. X-Scissor you, and that will take you out. Nice. So this will get us to level 34. And unfortunately, our HP and defense stats are just so low right now. Can't wait till we get S-Cavalier. It is going to be very nice. Alright, let me spray another Max Repel. I mean, I still have 22 of these things. I'll probably stock up on more, though, after we defeat Skyla, because, you know, we'll be going into Twist Mountain. Right there's the TM for Will-O-Wisp, though. Of course, that'll burn the opponent. However, it's got, what, like 50 accuracy or something stupid. Anytime I try to go for Will-O-Wisp, I always miss. Oh gosh, who do I want to take on first here? Is it this person? I'm going to say it's you. I have no idea. Hopefully you're the one with the Musharna and not the Litwick. Please tell me I am right about that. Let's see, let's see. Do you have one or two? Yes, it's the one with the Musharna. Thank goodness. Alright, I am fine at taking on the Musharna then. But yeah, at the end of this floor is where the nurse is, so you'll have a nice little healing spot. Then again, you've got the house right outside on Route 7, so I feel like at some points in this game, they stack the amount of healing areas. Like, for example, back to the desert route, like Route 4, you have that healing house, and then just north of that in the desert resort is another, like, doctor. But down goes a Musharna. That's going to be a ton of EXP for Plankton right there. And for this next trainer, let's go ahead and put Pants Man to the front. Why not? We've got some ghost types coming up, so Feint Attack should work just fine. Now, I think a lot of these trainers are like spinners, so this is probably like a speedrunner's nightmare here. A lot of these trainers are spinning around, so you gotta be very cautious when going through this place. Here's a Yamask, though. I haven't seen one of these in a while. I'll hit this thing with a Feint Attack. Fighting Dark, I mean, I know I've said it before, but just such a cool typing, man. Such a cool freaking typing. No, no, you got rid of my Shed Skin. No. Alright, you went for Hex, though. That's not doing anything. You did the wrong way around, Yamask. You're supposed to go for, like, Will-O-Wisp first and then Hex. But it's Trainer AI, so what can I say? And you've got a Golett, so I might as well stay out. Is this the first time we're seeing Golett? I think it is. You won't be able to find Goletts until... where is it? Is it the Dragon Spiral Tower, I think? But it's a Ghost and Ground type. Pretty cool mon. Eventually becomes Golurk. I think I've used one before. I really like it. I think Golurk is a really cool looking Pokemon. But down goes your team of 2. And then we've got this trainer over here. And yeah, once again, someone that's just spinning in circles. But after this person, we only have, I think, 4 more trainers to go. And none of them really have, like, big teams or anything like that. So I probably won't have to cut anyone out in this video, which is kind of nice. Usually I'm having to cut out at least, like, 1 or 2 battles. Because you always got those people that have, like, 4 Pokemon, 5 Pokemon, and they're all, like, level 25 Timples or something stupid. And one more Feint Attack will do the trick against you, and then I think this person has a Swoobat, so I will for sure be switching out. Almost level 35 for Pants Man. And yeah, Monty, get out here. I mean, you're my best bet for flying types. Once again, Excadrill, he's going to be like the main team member in this upcoming gym, which, you know, we will be taking on in tomorrow's episode. So what will that be? That will be part, what, 23? And we're already going to be on the 6th gym. I mean, we've made some pretty darn good progress in this walkthrough, if I don't say so myself. I mean, we're going to be at the Elite Four before part 40, right? I mean, I know we have a bunch of, you know, Team Plasma stuff still to do and all, but we're making pretty good progress. And then, of course, you've got the post-game. The post-game is pretty big as well. It's also kind of difficult. I remember playing through it for my actually playing the post-game video over on the main channel, and it is pretty tough. Like, the levels do jump up after the champion. So that'll be interesting. I might want to, like, just, you know, use some rare candies here and there to level up my team after we take on the Elite Four. Just so I'm not, like, dying every single battle in the post-game. Because I remember that was happening a lot in that video that I made. So, yeah, obviously, in order to, like, actually make progress and not bore you guys, I don't want to be losing every single fight. And you get to level 35, so now Karrablast is like one of the top members on the team. And right next to you is a spell tag that will boost to ghost type moves. And then right over here is the nurse. So I guess you actually don't have to fight this person if you don't want to. But of course, we're going to take her on. She's got a Gothita coming up, so it's going to be pretty easy for Karrablast here. Good old Plankton. And I'm pretty sure, so I know I've said like the past like 3 videos, oh yeah, I'm going to look at the Universal Pokemon Randomizer to see how I officially evolve Karrablast. But if I'm remembering correctly, I'm pretty sure the way you do it, it's kind of interesting because, you know, originally you have to trade it with a Shelmet in order for it to evolve. However, I think with the randomizer, you have to have a Shelmet on your team and then level it up. And I don't think you can get Shelmet until around Icarus City, which will be after Twisted Mountain. So it'll probably be like close to level 40 when we get an Escavalier, which is fine. I mean, that's when we're going to get like Scrafty. So, you know, again, just a ton of evolutions coming up. We're going to get Serperior very soon, Musharna very soon. Of course, Excadrill is already fully evolved. And then we'll be getting our 6th team member after the 7th gym, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I'm right about that. I think it's after the 7th gym, though. Alright, so you healed up my Pokemon. Thank you very much. I'm going to throw Scraggy to the front of the party because we've got some ace trainers here on the last floor. Or really the 4th floor. The last floor before the, you know, rooftop. But yeah, I will take you on and then pick up an item, and we should be chilling. So, Ace Trainer Beckett. And you've got a Stoutland. Is this the first time we're seeing one? I think it might be. Hopefully you don't have Intimidate. Hey, you don't. Sweet. Still gonna go for High Jump Kick, though. Oh, you missed Takedown. Thank goodness. That's gonna knock you out. No, it's not. Wow. Okay, yeah. Stoutland's kind of a beast. Just in case you didn't know, I wouldn't be surprised if we get one shot. Okay, we lived, but, you know, Takedown still did a ton of damage. Yeah, this is what Lillipup turns into. So, you know, Lillipup's like one of those weak Route 1 Pokemon, but no, it becomes a freaking monster by the time you get a Stoutland. So, yeah, definitely don't underestimate that normal type. And I'll throw Excadrill back up to the front of the party for this final battle. Real quickly, we will grab a Revive. And then we'll head up the final staircase. Not really sure if you can call those staircases, though. They're more like just giant ramps. I mean, those don't look like stairs, in my opinion. I mean, then again, this is a 2D game, so you can't do stairs too well, but I don't know. Here's Swoobat, though, so that's why I put Excadrill to the front. Hopefully this thing doesn't mess around and goes for, like, Hypnosis. Just let me take you out as quickly as possible. Throw some rocks at you. That should do the trick. Yeah, we got a crit. We honestly might have needed it. You know, Rock Slide isn't stab or anything. And then you have a Gothorita. So, yeah, Gothorita, evolved form of Gothita. Not sure if we've seen one yet. I feel like we may have seen one, but I don't know. Still just a plain Psychic type. I think this is the first one we're seeing because, if I'm not mistaken, Gothita and, like, Solosis, for some reason, they don't evolve until, like, the early 30s. And then their final evolution is in, like, the early 40s. So, yeah, I'm sure you guys know with Generation 5, some of the, or actually a lot of the Pokemon evolve, like, somewhat late compared to other generations. There's the TM for Shadow Claw, though. Solid physical attacking Ghost-type move that has a boosted crit chance. But we are finally on the rooftops. So, here is Skyla, and she's going to let us do the honor of ringing the bell. And, you know, calming all of the spirits or whatever it's gonna do. So you just have to walk up to the bell and you can hear like the bell ringing. It's kind of a cool little view up here. You've got like the clouds below. It shows you like how high the Celestial Tower is and stuff. But once we've done that, Skyla will head back to her gym. And that is going to do it for today's video. So not too long of an episode. We were just doing the Celestial Tower after all. But next time, we could have a tough gym battle coming up. Not really sure how this flying type gym is going to go. So, let's look forward to it. For now, though, have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces.